Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Transparent Homeschool. My name is Beth. If you have not been around my channel before, I make homeschooling content. I have 4 kiddos. We currently homeschool 3 of them. I have a 12-year-old, a 10-year-old, and an almost 7-year-old. And then we have our 3-year-old. I have 3 boxes here of the Good and the Beautiful curriculum that I purchased during their early bird sale. And we just got home from spring break yesterday to find these things waiting for me. So I haven't opened them up yet. I am so excited to see what I bought and kind of get my hands on it and flip through it and everything. So if you like unboxing videos, this one is for you guys. And I can't wait to get started. So let's jump in. I'm going to start with the smallest one here on the top. And in case you guys are wondering, the early bird sale usually happens in March, and it is basically their only sale all year long. And so when it happens, I really try to jump on and get everything that I know I'm going to need. There are a few things I didn't buy because they are releasing new editions later in the summer. And so I'll have to make a separate order for that. I guess the only thing in this book is their language arts level 2. This is for my my 7-year-old. She'll be in 2nd grade next year. So this is the only thing in that box. For her, let's go to this one. And we'll see what's in this box. I don't know about you guys, but unboxing videos is one of my favorite things to watch as far as like homeschool curriculum. So it's getting ready to be that season now. So this one that I have here is Wind and Waves, and I just love all of the color. It's very simple to do. I will do some reviews on this at the end of the year, but that is for next year. I have handwriting level 6 for my 10-year-old. So the next thing in here in this massive box is history, and this is actually the first time, well, that's not true. We have used level 1 and level 2 history of the old editions years ago, and it just wasn't working for us. I wasn't a huge fan of it, so we stopped using it, and we did other things. Now that they have done all of the new revisions and come out with workbooks that are grade specific, I think it is going to be a much better fit now for my kids since they are all older. So we are giving history year 1 a try. So I have the course book here. I have the Student Explorer grades 7 through 8. And I really love all of the color that they've added to their history programs. I have the Student Explorer grades 3 through 6. And then I bought the activity book year 1 for my 2nd grader. Now this isn't color. I don't think she needs color because she will just color in everything on her own. I have the Maps and Images book for history year 1. I have the history stories for year 1. And I got the timeline book. Now on the website, it does suggest that you get 1 per student. I don't think that's necessary for my family. We're just going to kind of do this together as a group as we are going through the course. So that is the history year 1 that I bought. The next Science for Little Hearts and Hands is Fields and Flowers. Again, I just love all of the pictures. They are beautiful, and the information is the perfect size for my daughter. I have math level 2. I did not buy the activity box because I have it from the last time I did year 2 a couple years ago with my daughter. I was very excited to be able to get the new edition of level 5 language arts. So this is course book part 1. I'm assuming part 2 and all of the other things are either in this box or the next box. And then here is the book of stories for Fields and Flowers. They're the cutest little stories, and the illustrations are great. This one is for Wind and Waves. This is a bit thicker than the other one that I noticed right off the bat. So, not that that's a bad thing or not. It's just, that's just what I noticed. Handwriting level 2 for my 2nd grader next year. Part 2 of language arts for level 5. And then I love the new spelling book series that they have. I only got the Ocean Adventure. We're going to start with this and see kind of where we go with it, how effective it is, and if my daughter likes it, this will go with her level 6. If she likes it, if she does well with it, I'll look into getting some of the other ones, but this is the first one that I got, which is Ocean Adventures. And so I'm very excited to incorporate this into her language arts and see where that gets us. Okay, so this is the final box that I have here. This box is all of the books that I have purchased from the Bookshop. Before I get into this, because it does seem like a lot when I get into it, just looking at it, there's a lot in here. But I have been collecting the Good and the Beautiful books for a long time. Next year will be our 9th year homeschooling. And so for about 8 years, I have been buying like levels of books from the Bookshop. Now, because they have added a lot to the Bookshop over the last few years, I've had to buy the new releases because when my older 2 went through like level 1, level 2, they didn't have all of the books that they have now. So last year, if you remember, I bought all of the new level 1 releases. So this year, I do have level 2 books on my shelf, but they released tons of new level 2 books. So I know that's what's in here. And then I'm hoping that, yes, there they are. Okay, so I'll just start. So this one is The Mystery of Crying Caves. This will be one of the books that my daughter reads for her language arts level 5. The lighting is really bad. I'm so sorry. Ice Storm, A Trickle of Water, and The Legend of Wind Hollow. So these 4 books will correspond with the course, and it will instruct her when to read which book, which chapter each day. Level 5s, all of them. And I like that these are labeled as level 5 and that they're individual books, because I also get to add them to my library and they can read them whenever they want to. After this, of course, if they want to go back. But like the older versions of the language arts had like the collected version where they were like a bunch of different stories in one binding. And those stories are good. My children have really enjoyed those. But I really like having just like individual books that they are reading at one time. It makes transporting really easy as well. But also I just personally like having books on my bookshelf. So these 4 correspond with the level 5 language arts program. And then these are in no particular order, but I am going to just kind of take them out and go through them. This is the book 4 of Little Glass Lake. This is all about rabbits. This is a 2B book. This is, okay, so for last summer, the like the older version of the reading program was Violet and the Volcanoes, book 1. And so it was enjoyed by my family. We bought book 2 this year for just anyone who wants to read it. So that's the only other like book in here that's not level 2. I have a Joey from Down Under. This is 2A. A panda in the bamboo forest. I am really excited for this book because pandas are my favorite. This is a 2A book. Super cute illustrations. I love all of the color and pictures in these level 1 and level 2 readers. They're amazing. This one is Facts About Stars and Planets. This is a 2A book. I have book 1, Little Glass Lake Ducks. So this one will be all about ducks. Love that. A Puffin on the Rocky Coast. This is a 2A book. Facts About Forests and Jungles. This is also a 2A book. Book 2, Little Glass Lake Turtles. And I'm just flipping through them super quick. Toward the beginning of our next school year, I will be doing a video on all of the assigned readers that I am giving my children for the year. I have done this for the past couple of years, and I really enjoy having like books already chosen for them to read. So I will also do flip throughs at that time. This is called A Pup in the Dry Plains. This is all about meerkats, 2A as well. Facts About Beetles and Butterflies. My daughter is a butterfly lover, so I think she will really like that. Facts About Frogs and Snakes. So we're going to be doing a lot of nonfiction books this year, which is fine. Facts About Sharks and Whales. This one is The Good and the Beautiful Rabbit's Animal Guide. This is Tiger in the Tall Grass. This is a 2A book. This Duck's Animal Guide to, oh, this is a 2B book. Is the rabbits, this one is also 2B. So I think all of the series are a 2B level. But anyway, this is about the ducks. This is Facts About Trains and Planes, 2A. Book 3 of Little Glass Lake Hummingbirds. This has super big words in it. I know I've been going really quickly through these. So it looks like this is going to be a chapter book, but really big writing for her. I have Maria's Many Cousins. This is a 2B book. We have the Maria of Many Colors already, so I needed to get the rest of this series. Facts About Foxes and Deer. This is a 2A book. Hummingbirds Animal Guide, 2B. Maria's Many Cookies. Super cute. Who doesn't love a book about cookies? This is a 2B book. Turtles Animal Guide. So what I'm thinking is that these correspond with the Little Glass Lake readers, because this one was turtles, hummingbirds. So then like this one would maybe pair with this one. And then where's the other ones? So like this is turtles. So then maybe this one would correspond with turtles. And then where's this one? This one is ducks. So then this one would correspond with that ducks. And then rabbits. Yeah, so they are corresponding sets. They're both 2B books, so maybe we would like read this one first and then read the big chapter book and then go like to the turtles, and then read like the big turtle chapter book, read like the ducks, and then read the ducks chapter book, and maybe split it up that way so we're not just like reading a bunch of big chapter books at one time. I think I'm going to do that. That's a really good idea. And then we have Maria's Many Kittens. This is a 2B book. And then stuck at the bottom, I did buy the quick reference guide for language arts levels 4 through 8. This is really great to have on hand because we just go through language arts sometimes and my kids have questions, and then instead of like trying to find like what lesson that concept was, I can just kind of pop this open and kind of go through here. It looks like they don't really have a they don't have like a table of contents or anything. However, it is broken down by section. So the first section is just reference charts here in the beginning, and then it talks about abbreviations, editing marks, literary terms, parts of speech, roots of things, sentence diagramming. That's a lot. And then like the next section is homophones and commonly confused words. So it is broken down like into sections, which I do appreciate. Does make finding things a little bit easier. I do just wish that they would come out with a very neat table of contents in the beginning, so I don't have to go rifling through all of the pages, but maybe next edition. And then vocabulary words broken down by level. So like up here, you have level 4. Again, I'm so sorry about the light, guys. Level 4 vocab words. And then you go to level 5 vocab words, level 6 vocab words, and then it ends, oh wait, level 7. And then I think it goes to level 8. Yeah, level 8 vocab words. So that was stuck at the bottom of my box here. I don't know how often we'll use this, but I am glad that I have it. That way it's just really easy for us to find what we need. So now I emptied out my last box. They're all over my bed. I'm going to go through and kind of categorize them by either age. Maybe I'll make each box like a one of my kids, and then we'll go from there. But I do have to find a place to put all of this stuff until next school year, so that's going to be interesting. I did want to mention a few things though. We are no longer going to be using the Good and the Beautiful math for my son. We are going to transition to a online platform, so we will not be using the Good and the Beautiful Math 7 or 8 going on. He will be doing something different. He will also not be doing any handwriting books because he will be finishing the last book this year, and so he has done level K all the way through level 7 with handwriting. Can't believe it. It's just like his cursive is beautiful. He has such beautiful cursive. And so I'm going to have to figure out maybe something else to do during that time where he would be doing his handwriting. I haven't quite decided yet, so stay tuned for his curriculum picks for next year, because I'm sure by that time I will have figured it out. So he will not be having handwriting, and he will not have math. Like I said earlier in the video, I am waiting for Language Arts Level 7, the new edition, to be released at the end of the summer, and I will be buying that for him, and then Level 5 math for my eldest daughter, which will also be purchased late in the summer. So those are the only two things that I will not be buying from the Good and the Beautiful right now. If they do end up releasing more Level 2 books as far as like these little readers throughout the summer. I might buy them just so she can have like all of the level 2 readers. We have really enjoyed going through level 1, all of these books this year. So if we do have new books that they release for level 2, I probably will purchase them, and that way I can have them for my youngest when he gets there. So thank you so much for watching this unboxing video. It is one of my favorite things to do as a homeschooling parent, is just look through all of the curriculum when it comes, and just get really excited and energized for the new school year. I will be putting out a lot more content in the coming weeks and months about the curriculum that we're using, curriculum that we just finished up, reviews on that and everything. And if you are into those videos, watch out for those. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye!